Welcome back to First in Preparedness, and on this episode, we're going to discuss the quintessential rattlesnake hunting gun. Now, I've been on this earth 52 years. I've had several interactions with rattlesnakes throughout my life. That's everything from a southern Pacific rattlesnake, red diamond rattlesnake, timber rattlesnake, western diamondback rattlesnake, and of course the eastern diamondback rattlesnake. And to say the least, in all my interactions with rattlesnakes, it has not been bad. In fact, it's been pretty mundane. The most frightening experience that I ever had with a rattlesnake is when I was up at a kegger up in the foothills of Southern California, standing there drinking my beer with a, of course, red Solo cup. And I was standing there talking to a group of friends, and I looked down and there was a Southern Pacific rattlesnake slithering right in between my legs while I was sitting there holding a cup of underage drinking beer. Say the least, I froze. And of course, the Southern Pacific rattlesnake just kept slithering along and kind of went on his merry way. And that's pretty much most of my experiences with rattlesnakes, save for the timber rattler that I experienced in Arizona, where he was up on kind of a rocky ledge, fell down on his own. I had nothing to do with it. And he kind of rolled down the side of this rocky slope, and he was pretty pissed off about that. Thought somehow I caused it, but he coiled up and rattled. I just kind of gave him a wide berth, walked around him, kept going. At my previous job, as I stated before, I worked on basically 1,000 acres of wilderness and had several experiences with eastern and western diamondback rattlesnakes. And in fact, I spent the time usually saving them from certain doom, where I would pick them up, not with my hands, mind you, but with a couple of those trash picker-uppers, put them in a bucket, drive them off somewhere, turn them loose, usually go on their merry way. However, since I've moved to some property here in western Texas, my mentality is somewhat changed. Last summer, I had the unfortunate experience of having one of my horses try to have a friendly interaction with a rattlesnake. To say the least, it was less than friendly. The rattlesnake ended up biting my mini horse right in the nose. And of course, it happened to be on a weekend when I was trying to sleep in, and my wife frantically came in and said, "Our mini's been bit by a rattlesnake. Her face is swollen up." So guess what I had to do? Load up the horse trailer, load the horse in the trailer, take her down to the vet down here, and she had to stay there for several days, receiving antivenom and steroids to obviously reduce the swelling. Here's some pictures of what that looked like. That was not the most pleasant experience. Now, throughout my life, I've been pretty benevolent to rattlesnakes, but unfortunately, my situation has changed. Living here on some property, I have to make sure that rattlesnakes don't get too close. So, to say the least, I had to search the internet for the best type of cartridge or ammunition to dispatch rattlesnakes. And from my extensive internet research, I have come to the conclusion that it is this: the 410 shotgun round. This particular round is really effective at humanely dispatching reptilian adversaries. I'll show you a video right now of how well this particular shotgun works. Because I don't want to get shot. Stand behind me. So here we go. So, as you can see, the 410 shotgun works extremely well at removing heads of rattlesnakes instantly. Now, this particular shotgun I did purchase for this particular endeavor or purpose. This particular shotgun is a Rossi. It cost me all of about 150 bucks. It is a single shot crack open model, so it's only got one shot you can do. Good news is it does it in one round. Now, some particular features that I like about this shotgun for snake hunting is the convenient shell holder that's in the buttstock here. Not only that, I'll show you a little trick that I figured out on my own, but I can hold 4 shotgun shells here, and then on the other side, I can have onboard hearing protection. Oftentimes, my son and I go out at night looking for rattlesnakes, not shotguns. I'd like to look for shotguns, but rattlesnakes are really what I'm trying to hunt with this. So this is kind of a complete package. Now, there are some additional modifications that I did to this rifle, namely of which is this. Basically, I removed the front stock section of this, drilled a couple of holes conveniently measured out from this rail section here, and now I can attach a weapon light to this, which makes it very convenient to shooting shotguns or shooting rattlesnakes at night. This did not come with this particular shotgun. In fact, there's no provisions for this shotgun to have a weapon light. I had to search high and low to try to figure out how to get a weapon light on this particular shotgun. And this was simply the best and easiest and most inexpensive solution. I got this rail section on Amazon. It's some cheap Chinese deal, wannabe knockoff Magpul, but it does work for a shotgun, and I can attach a weapon light to the end of this weapon. How this rail section is configured is it is slightly tilted up so that I can still see the bead front sight at night with a weapon light. So there it is. That is my rattlesnake hunting shotgun. Now, some of the additional tools that I use to hunt rattlesnakes are this. This is my inexpensive extended length snake hook. Basically what it is I went down to Ace, bought a $9 broom handle. I then purchased a 4-inch paint roller. I used an angle grinder to cut it off here and then sharpen this edge so that I can, I guess, round up rattlesnakes with it if need be. Now, rattlesnakes here in West Texas tend to hide amongst the paddle cactus, and I have basically an infestation of paddle cactuses, so plenty of places for rattlesnakes to seek refuge. I hockey taped the end of this and tape spun it so that I have some grip on this because, mind you, a 4-foot diamondback weighs quite a bit, and you have to be able to actually orient this snake hook to pick them up. So there's really 2 items here that I've covered. My inexpensive snake hook, which cost me all of about $13, and my effective snake hunting shotgun here that cost me all of about $150. Now, just a quick heads up. If you try to go to a sporting goods store and find 410 shotgun rounds, you're going to have a hard time. I actually had to go to a gun store to purchase these, and they were much more expensive, or much less expensive than what you find on the internet today. I think, I don't know, this is a box of 25 rounds. I got it for 14 bucks here at the local gun store. So support your local gun store and buy your 410 ammunition from them. With that, thank you for tuning in again here to First in Preparedness. And this is my very effective rattlesnake hunting shotgun. We'll see you on the next episode.